And welcome back to Cooking with Chef Nick, the #1 culinary show on YouTube as voted by you. I mean, look at that. When have polls ever been wrong? In light of the resounding success of Robert Eggers' Nosferatu, I thought we'd celebrate by looking back at another of his horror masterpieces, 2019's The Lighthouse, featuring a scene where Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe concoct a drink called Thieves Oil, made from honey and turpentine. The two ingredients you'll need are honey and turpentine. This is pure gum spirits of turpentine straight from the pine trees of South Georgia. Innocent conifers bled for this moment, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how to feel about that. Oh God, that's concerning. That's something you cook with. Not like on food, but fueling the fire. Doesn't smell at all like pine either. It's not like pine sol or anything like that. It's just chemical pain. Now, there are some people out there who advocate turpentine's use for intestinal health. I am not one of those people. Do not use turpentine for its unintended purpose. See, this is what separates Cooking with Chef Nick from other shows. You get medical opinions as well as food. But here on Chef Nick, we also value diversity of opinion, so let's see what the pro-turpentine crowd, or as I call them, Terps, has to say. I was introduced to this product by Dr. Jennifer Daniels. Dr. Jennifer Daniels, now who is that? Dr. Jennifer Daniels is no longer practicing medicine in the United States. Oh, okay, I think I've seen enough. The pine spirits heal the entire digestive tract and cleans the colon. It helped curb several cravings and healed my indigestion. Have you considered that maybe it just caused you to lose your appetite? Like, there's scientifically backed hunger suppressants, and then there's poison. Kind of a not-so-thin line there. Great for cleansing your brush. Wink, wink. I must have removed 30 worms from my brushes so far. I like how some people are being jokingly discreet about their use of turpentine while others are just straight up admitting that they're drinking the stuff. There are subcultures in the Terp community. Someone needs to look into this. Maybe make a documentary. Caused white tongue and burnt tongue feeling. Oh my God, why am I doing this? I started taking this turpentine and probably took too much at a time. I ended up kind of burning my tongue. Within a week, I had a white tongue. Has anyone else experienced the white coated tongue or any tongue burning sensations after you've taken it? Can someone run a wellness check on Ronald Gill, make sure his mouth hasn't been turned into a chasm of bleach? Other than that, I believe it is a great product. You're killing me, Ronald. Maybe when his body finally turns into a calcified fossil, he'll change his opinion to not satisfied. This does nothing for scabies, FYI. Wow. Another one of life's enduring mysteries put to bed by Michael from Amazon. We're doing God's work here on Chef Nick. I don't think this demands any precise measurements, or deserves it for that matter. Mull it up a bit. Remember, I am not swallowing, I am tasting. Although that's still a very daunting prospect. Fuck it, we'll add some water to dilute things a bit. It rained in that movie, right? I gotta say, I am not a fan of the layered effect. Well, monkey pump. Nope. Here, I'm actually gonna put soap in my mouth. This actually is gonna work, I promise. How do I describe the taste? It was like nail polish and butane with the tiniest hint of honey. I don't think I tasted much of the honey because the honey just kind of like settled at the bottom. As you can see, it didn't exactly dilute that much. I mean, there's a bit of honey on here that I, mulled. I mean, oh, God, fuck my life. Yeah, even this dollop of mostly honey, the turpentine just completely overrides the flavor. This is actual poison. I do not recommend this for any reason, not for intestinal health. I mean, people back in Magellan's day used this for intestinal health, and, other freaks on the internet, but not me. I may be a freak, but I'm not that stupid of a freak. Well, that was officially the worst thing I've ever done on this channel, but I think we can do better. How about a legit cocktail inspired by Thieves Oil? Turpentine is derived from pine resin, and pine liqueurs do exist, but they're hard to find and kind of pricey here in the States. So we'll settle with the next best thing, gin, which is derived from juniper berries. And when one thinks gin and honey, one thinks the bee's knees cocktail, which combines those two ingredients with lemon juice. But I think we can make this drink a bit more nautical. Let's swap the lemon juice for lime juice. Limes were historically used by British sailors until the mid-19th century to prevent scurvy. It's also where we get the pejorative term limey for British people, so if you didn't know that already, you're welcome. In the shaker goes 2 ounces of gin and 1 ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. Next, we're going to create a honey syrup, which is just 1 part honey and 1 part hot water. Add 1 ounce of that, plus a handful of ice. And you're going to want to shake for at least 30 seconds. And finally, strain into a chilled glass and garnish with a sprig of basil. And there you have it, a dignified spin on Thieves Oil, which I am calling the Sea's Knees. But of course, the important thing is taste. Monkey pump. Wow. That is delicious. It's refreshing, it's sour, you can taste the gin. I'm a guy who likes to taste his alcohol in drinks, so that's an A+ for me. That is super good. That's like an icy popsicle for adults on a summer day. That's awesome, I love that. And out of curiosity, I made a traditional bee's knees to see how it compares. There's not much of a difference between the two. It's like comparing lemons and limes. Wait. So there you go. If you want a simple yet faithful tribute to the Lighthouse, I highly recommend the Sea's Knees. And I'll see you all next time.